in the winter is called the sitooterie because it has panels all around it. So although it's been frosty overnight in the garden, it's actually quite pleasant here. I can sit pretty much outside with a cup of coffee, take in the light, listen to the birds, to the cars, people heading off to work, and a really nice start to the day. So today is going to be my first day properly back in the studio. I've been working, for a couple of weeks, but over Christmas there was a burst pipe in the studio, and the floor, which is a reclaimed wooden floor, got a big lump in it, and that's had to be taken out. So for a while there was a hole in the floor. Now it's pretty much repaired. There's just like one strip needs to go back, and the fact that it was very cold and it was very damp and there was a hole in the floor just made me avoid there, and I've been working up at the house apart from packing orders and that kind of thing. But today I'm back down there, and I know that I left it in kind of a mess before Christmas, and I've also just been dumping things there, and all the furniture had to be moved while we tried to sort out the floor. So I know it is in a right state. So I'm sitting here having my cup of coffee, putting off the inevitable of having to go down and tidy up. This week I have been knitting my very first pair of socks, and it's also the very first thing that I have ever done on double pointed needles. So this is the beginning of the second sock, and the main problem that I've been finding is that when I put my knitting down, there is a tendency for the stitches to fall off the needles because I keep putting it down in silly places. So I looked on the internet, and I found that there is this thing called DPN cozies, which are basically beautifully sewn kind of little snap things that you would put on the top like a cover. So I thought, well, I could try just making my own. So that's what I'm going to do now. I have two sizes of fabric because I'm not quite sure which one will work best. This one is 18 centimeters by 12, and this one is 15 centimeters by 8. And the idea is that I will embroider these and then put snaps on them so that they can kind of like just press down there. And I think this is going to be the one that's going to be quite useful because I'm not intending to sew down the sides. I think it'll be fine without that. And keep it nice and neat and stop all my stitches falling off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to embroider this right now. This is my embroidered piece. Now you can see it's really just a doodle there, not following a pattern at all. So I'll chop off. Now the really great thing about this is that the felt is textured, so I don't think that the needles are going to slip out of it sideways. So I'll be able to make something that's really simple and just put the snaps on it. So there'll be snap here and a snap here. If I do find that the needles fall out, then I will just sew these up. And what I might do is I might just sew them by hand, like a little blanket edging thing. So it is a beautiful day. Yesterday it poured and poured and poured, But today it is really nice outside, so I am going to go and get my dogs and go for a walk and soak up some of that sunshine. Right, my box of snaps has arrived, so I'm going to be able to make this into the cover for the double pointed needles. This is my knitting here. You can see this is the other sock. And what I'm wanting is for this to be able to go over there, snap and snap, keep it together just while I'm knitting it. So I'm going to change the camera angle and then you can see what I'm doing. So the snaps come in 2 bits per side. So you need 4 bits for each of your snaps. This is me laying them out here. So this is the front of the snap and the top of the press stud, back of the snap and the bottom of the press stud. So the first thing that I need to do is to make a hole where my thing is. So fold it in half, kind of guess where I want the snap. I'm going to do it by eye, like that, and then on the other side to match. Then put through the snap through there, put that over the top, and I go bang. Put that there, put the other bit over the top. Then I need this one, and I go, and that gives me my snap, and that's that attached. You can see that they snap together and unsnap. Then I just need to do the other 2. Right there, then I go, and that's that done. So there we have my DPN cover. If I get my knitting, I lay down my knitting like that, with the mallet, press stud the press studs, and the other side. Here it is, the finished DPN cover. That's the front, that's the back, and as you can see, it keeps your knitting really, really safe. While I was trying to work out how to make these, I've made an extra couple, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them away. So to enter this giveaway for one of these DPN covers, subscribe to the channel, like the post, and leave me a comment. So any avid knitters out there, anybody who fancies taking up knitting socks, why not enter? And I will see you next week. Do please let me know if you like this kind of more vloggy setup, because I've certainly enjoyed doing it, and I'm going to leave you with a few images of the beautiful place that I live.